What's up guys? Today we're launching a massive lawsuit against a player named Alphantora who managed to get himself into some pretty serious trouble on the CrossCraft SMP. He is currently facing charges for the possession and distribution of illegal substances. This is easily one of the craziest court cases in the history of CrossCraft. Let's get into it.
We are here today to review the case of the CrossCraft police
Could you mute, please?
against
Thank you.
Alpha. Now, will the prosecution like to begin this case?
Honor, so may I approach the bench?
Yes.
So, Your Honor, we have found this piece of paper in a chest in front of our station with the name of the defendant, Alpha, suggesting that he is under the influence of illegal substances. Furthermore,
Objection, Your Honor, that's circumstantial.
Okay, hold on, okay.
furthermore,
Yes, I do.
we have this piece of evidence found. Our sergeant here has found it behind her, and just when that was found, it so happened that Alpha, the defendant, was also behind her, leading to the ultimate conclusion that he was the one who gave it. And I think we have even more evidence. A piece of illegal substances found in our sergeant's home.
Okay.
Do you
So,
have
I'm gonna... Hold on, can I stop you right there? What legal system are we using here?
Yo, can I speak?
No.
In a moment, once I give you the chance, and at some point I will call for a cross-examination. I feel like I need to say this, where you can interrogate the witnesses, or you can bring up a witness, because that's how court cases go. I don't know if you people know this. I mean, I don't seem to know anything really. So
Your
firstly,
Honor.
what? Yeah.
We would like to go for the insanity plea, because my client is not of his right mind, okay? So that's what we're trying to fight for here.
Okay. So okay, that's good to know. Anyways,
One sec, I'm gonna refresh.
can I
I'm gonna
ask,
refresh my.
where does it say that these substances are illegal?
Okay, so as
I'm back.
per the
I'm
laws
back.
of genuinely any place of the planet Earth,
But we're talking about CrossCraft here.
yes, it is
speaking
illegal.
right now.
Well,
Wait, who's speaking?
you see
No,
the
Sit down.
Constitution states that it's illegal. Just it's the fact that we haven't like.
There's underage people here. as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Furthermore,
okay, that
the
is definitely not allowed.
defendant
Kitty,
is
you're underage.
underage to be even drinking, let alone using illegal substances such as those.
What's wrong with a
Potentially
little bit of a
legal
good time, bro?
substances. I mean,
Okay,
I
Yeah,
don't
so then.
necessarily know if this stuff is.
Your Honor.
I don't know if I'd consider this illegal.
Your Honor.
Anyways. Yes.
May I approach the bench?
Yes, you may approach the bench again.
So, this piece of evidence was found in the home of our sergeant shortly after the previous encounter
Okay.
with the meth. And the piece of paper was actually found just before, like, about 2 hours before the court case.
Is there anything else that you have to add?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. As the suspect was seen trespassing on police property.
Sorry, continue.
Okay, so as the suspect was seen trespassing on the second floor of the police building, I believe this may show as evidence in terms of a sequence of events, such as he is trespassing on police property. He is allowed to be in the lobby, yes, but he is not allowed to be on the second floor, which is where the jail cells are. Nor he is allowed to be in front of the armory, which he was on, leading to the
Okay,
the conclusion that this might be like not coincidental.
Wait, you never stated your charges. What exactly are you charging him for?
So, possession of illegal substances and distributing illegal substances to the public and citizens of CrossCraft.
Can I speak, Your Honor? May I speak?
Yes, you may speak if you wish.
those two, they're saying that I sell drugs, right? Well, if I sell drugs, they showed you the paper, didn't they?
Yes, they showed me the piece of paper. Yes.
Okay, so it's written on it Alphantora, which then the stuff that was supposed to be written, right? Because they also showed you. Well, to be honest with you, Your Honor, why will I ever accuse myself of doing such thing? That, like, literally, my
Wait a
name is
second.
inside of this.
Wait a second. He's actually cooking with gas. Hold on.
Objection.
He's right.
Exactly, bro.
Objection.
Yes, what would you like to object?
Your Honor, I think the suspect is legitimately trying to cover his tracks by using reverse psychology, because if he makes you think, why would he sign a piece of incriminating evidence while he just wants to make it seem like that's definitely not him because it's signed, and who would ever do that in their right mind, you know?
Objection, Your Honor. The burden of proof is on the prosecution here to prove that he signed that paper,
What's the
because
possible?
we're saying there's
Yes,
no
it is.
way.
You are correct. Anyways, does anyone have anything else to say?
I have one more thing.
Okay, yeah.
Alpha,
You-
go ahead.
So, sir, you see, aren't they accusing me, right? Okay, so
Yes.
let me tell you something. When I entered the police department, there were no rules for me not to enter.
That is why we're not requesting for the court to charge you with trespassing.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
that is
Okay, that's
correct.
first of all. Second of all, Your Honor, do you know how much kind things I did to the server?
Wait,
Okay,
what?
to be honest, I didn't.
What things you've done to the server?
Kind things.
Like,
He's a nice
first of
guy.
all-
Topic to the case, I must say.
Why would I ever sell drugs? Like, they even said I was underage. I can't even sell them.
Yeah, being
Yeah,
underage
just
is
because-
actually kind of the worst thing you could do in this case, because
Yeah,
you're
tell me what type of drugs are in
underage.
Minecraft?
Alright. I think that it is time for Raincoats to come up and say what he wishes.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
Raincoats.
Can I speak to you behind the bench, please, Mr. Judge?
Well, yes, you can.
Okay, great. First off, I would like to say you look very handsome today, and also
Oh,
here,
thank
take
you.
these. All right, I'm gonna go back to the bench now.
Why, thank you very much. That was a very good. that was a very good conversation. Anyways, I think it's
Yes.
time for us to go into the cross-examination. I do not want your Matt Brad.
Wait, I have one more thing I can say.
Okay, fine. One more thing before cross-examination.
Okay. Some other evidence, if only Lucario would be a great witness right now to prove what I'm saying is true. There was an instance when finding these substances at the start that Alphantora made a comment or a joke as if he would be the person to do so, which I
What?
could probably go back to the old recordings if I was recording at the time and show you.
Okay, but you.
So no evidence is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's what it sounds like.
I just have to go through all 12 files of mine.
Okay. So,
Your Honor,
If-
this suggests corruption within the police force, as Lucario was the other judge here.
I
That was-
object.
So if they're saying that he was privy to some of the evidence, this means that this trial or
wait
the
your
previous
turn
trial was
until I give
fixed.
you permission. Please go back to your seat. What are you saying, Raincoat?
Objection.
I'm saying the trial was fixed. This is the second trial. We had a first trial before where apparently one of the cops was the judge. It was corruption in the police force.
He
Objection.
is not a cop.
Objection.
Okay, yes. What do you want to say?
May
Yes,
I
yes.
explain? First of all, the previous trial is ultimately invalidated because the previous judge, first of all, we weren't aware that he was one of the people who found the evidence alongside Sergeant Kitty. And second of all, the reason why the previous trial is invalidated is because the previous judge's computer has crashed, leading him to not be able to finish the first one. Therefore, it should be invalidated.
Your Honor, may I speak now?
Yes, you may speak.
I think I actually know who the drug dealer is. Lately, there was an Invis player going around hitting people, doing stuff. He was even in the police department. Maybe he's the one. I don't know, but like maybe he is.
Relevance
actually,
to the case? What is the relevance to the case?
We're suggesting another perpetrator here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you. I wasn't sure how this was relevant to it. Anyways, continue.
Me?
He's saying
is
there
that?
was an invis player that has been around for a lot of this. We saw them, and the police even confirmed there was an invis player near the police station. So
Yes, I do believe
whoever,
I saw that. Or at
so
least I
that
heard. I
player-
didn't see him.
while we don't know the identity of them, because I don't know anybody on server, but we don't know who they are. But whoever they are very connected to this case and all of the evidence.
Objection. Okay, so this invisible individual tried giving the defendant a bottle of invisibility. He is not involved in the case whatsoever, and
Me?
notice no, not
Wait,
you,
Alpha, is that true, bro?
not you. He is not connected to
Never mind,
the
never mind.
evidence, the court case
Shh, we got it, we got
whatsoever. So the invisible player was just another person essentially trespassing because he was at the second floor of the police department, which
Objection. What if he was the one who gave his sleep? What if he
Okay.
was the one who put the stuff?
okay, we have timestamps.
Speculation. Be quiet. Sorry, that was
So
vague.
the evidence with the notes found with your name on it was found before we even knew that the Invis player was actually existing because he
Well,
appeared.
maybe the police department sucks and he didn't even know after all this time.
Okay, objection.
please.
This is
let
why
him
we're going
finish.
for the insanity plea here,
Yeah,
bro.
I
what are you
can
doing?
see it now. This guy, please, for the sake of yourself, you
Mhm.
know, be quiet, because, I got some things, so, Anyways, what were you saying, Gibson?
So, I have the invisible player is not related. Furthermore, as I think I stated this already, but the police station was robbed earlier this day. There is no way for us to be able to closely monitor with the lack of employees. To
And
closely
resources,
monitor
okay.
every single part of the server, and so the speculation that
That's what they have.
our officers and our institution
Sorry.
is incompetent of doing what we are supposed to do is invalid. As I said, we were robbed and the station was breached. Earlier today, me and Sergeant Kitty were discussing all the current ongoing cases. So the invisible player, as I said, is not relevant here. It's completely useless to this trial. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, now before we continue, I would like to quickly go grab something out of my ender chest. Let me just find it real quick. Anyways,
Of course.
so, anyways, now let's continue. If there's nothing else that needs to be said, I would like to finally begin cross-examinations.
I don't know what does that mean, but okay.
Is there anyone
They're
who
gonna
would
ask
like
you
to
questions.
cross-examine anyone else? Would you like to cross-examine Alpha? Would you like to cross-examine one of the other people?
Just
Would you like to...
cross-examine me.
That isn't how this works.
Yes,
I would
Your
like
Honor.
to cross-examine either of them, honestly.
You could also ask to cross-examine someone else just in the server, and we could try and get them over here.
Cross-examine me and
Oh,
tell
you're
me.
right.
I would like to question a statement.
Yes. Who would you like to cross-examine? Well, because they're gonna come up here.
The lawyer of the defendant.
Okay, so do you wanna
He's
cross-examine
new, he
him?
doesn't have anything in his
I'll let the
inventory.
prosecution go first. Okay. Renko, can you come up here? Can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come over here.
I would
So what would you like?
I would like to ask the defense, how can you prove that your client is insane and incompetent, like that he is not within his right mind, as you pled?
So it is. So I have been on the server for maybe like an hour now, and Alpha was the first person that I ever found, and he came up to me and introduced himself and started showing me around. While I was being shown around, that's when I found that other meth like outside the police station. But I'm saying we're gonna plead insanity on this one, because if he was of his right mind, he wouldn't have tried to admit to other crimes that can't be proven, of course. But because he is saying that he did some other crimes while there's no evidence to back them up, that means he's out of his mind, and he shouldn't be a part of this.
I think that's invalid as excuse. This is just excuses, Your Honor. Anybody within their right mind can and probably will at some point confess of doing some crimes, because the fact that
Including you?
Mr. Alpha has confessed, this argument is invalid because confessing to a crime is not any evidence or a medical record that the defendant is insane, incompetent, and such.
He does not need the medical record to be proven insane. I feel that when you are on trial for something, it is simply common sense to not be yapping and confessing to a bunch of other crimes. That's not something that a sane person would do. And because my client has consistently been doing that, even though there's no proof of any of that, that's not something a rational person would do. So that's why we're pleading insanity on this one. He shouldn't go to jail. That would only harm him more than it would rehabilitate him. Isn't that the point of prison?
I agree. I do not agree with you because continuously.
Does he not have a lawyer?
No.
I am the lawyer. They're asking me to.
He's being cross-examined.
So
It's a pretty bad cross-examination.
the fact that he is continuously confessing to crimes just means he has no common sense, with all due respect. This is nowhere even near legitimate proof of insanity. I do not think the court should consider this.
Just if it was only one crime or two crimes, that would be a lack of common sense. But because it's been about 10 of them, that's why we're going for insanity.
You're supposed to do the cross-examine, then you're supposed to do the rebuttal. So we're doing this wrong.
Objection! Didn't you see what I did?
What are we objecting to?
Please and thank you.
Alpha, you can't object. I'm on your team. I'm with you.
Wait, no, he's the one saying that I
No, but if you don't object to him, you would only the people in the chairs are only objecting to something that I
say.
Okay.
My inventory is full. Empty some stuff. What did you do?
Your Honor, that was all I had to say.
Okay, go back to your seat. Would you like to cross-examine anyone?
Yes, I'll cross-examine Zenith.
Zenith, come over here.
Your Honor.
Yes.
And Zenith.
Yes.
When I first joined the server, the very first items that I got in my inventory were some pieces of used iron armor given to me by the saint that is my client, Alpha, here. But the next item I found was a piece of meth, and it was right outside the police station.
Huh?
Now, if the cops are so competent, how did they not find meth outside of their own police station?
I actually would say that Zenith actively said that the police were competent.
What?
Yeah, so we're trying to say because they are incompetent, that they have not gathered all the evidence correctly. Any evidence put forward has all been circumstantial. So, Zenith, this note that you found with his name on it, is there any proof that it actually came from Alpha? I know it has his name on it, but do we have any proof that he is the one that wrote it?
Okay, so the fact that his name is on it, I think
You
is
got drug dealers in
more-
Minecraft for GTA 6.
Yeah, me, bro, but that's just between you and me.
more than
It's
enough.
clear, I'm so sure.
More than enough to consider that, because I mean, the fact that your name was on the letter is just enough to speculate that it's yours. As I said
But
earlier.
Wait, that's speculation.
if I wrote
That's
your
speculation.
name,
No,
if I wrote your name on a piece of paper, could I accuse you of the same crime?
Yes,
Yeah.
you could.
So wouldn't that be so convenient if there is a bunch of meth outside of the police station and there's possibly a secret drug ring going through the cops right now, they are just looking for a scapegoat in my client right now by just writing down anyone's name.
That is not.
You
Because
probably have to censor this.
they just admitted. They just admitted that you
That
can
is
write
not
down
true.
anyone's name.
No, that is not true.
Well, how would you disprove it if I wrote your name down on a piece of paper and said the cops are corrupt here because I found your name on the paper with your intent to sell drugs? You haven't been able to prove that my client has done anything.
Okay,
All you have is a piece of paper with a name on it.
I would be able to disprove it because you could search my whole inventory, like do a boat check on me. I have no drugs on me. All the evidence has been forwarded to the court. Furthermore, you could check the police station and all its storage, as it's my only place of living. I have no other place to live, so that is the way I easily.
Wait, what?
Objection,
Oh,
he's
like-
on mushrooms. Look at him.
Yo, shut. Yo, I didn't know.
You're not even.
I know what it.
I have-
I
Alright.
know what it looks like when someone
Get
eats
back.
mushrooms. That is
I
mushroom.
have one more
sickness
piece of
right there.
evidence. I have one more piece of evidence I would like to submit to the court that I would like to question the police about here.
Yes. What would you like to do?
In their police station, in their basement, they have a secret kill room. Why do they have that?
Your client is aiming a gun at me.
Could you even?
That,
Could you show the cart? This
we don't
this
talk about
secret
In the-
kill room, because
In the
this
basement,
storage. Okay, the
It's a-
basement.
it's a big empty room with just a grindstone.
Okay,
And it's
so
my impression
I
that
knew
they
one of those
put
before.
people on that.
So
and they're
this
trying
is-
they're trying to hurt people.
first of
down
all,
there.
this is a
No,
stone
no,
cutter.
no.
Okay, may I speak?
We don't.
Stonecutter.
No,
So-
they don't do
Everybody,
that.
shut
No.
for a second. You
Just a
dumb
little bit as
children.
a treat, though.
Mushroom man, sit down.
Your
Then
Honor,
speak.
Your Honor. In the basement of the station, there is a
Sorry.
stone cutter. It is used for cutting stone. So,
But it's
if
dangerous.
you-
I stepped on it.
Oh my god.
if you
Shut up.
if you see the floor and roof of the basement, and also the other parts of the station, you would see they're made out of deep slate tiles,
Yes, deep slate. Okay.
which deep slate tiles.
Okay.
This
Deep slate.
secret room could be used for anything, though, like your possible
Yeah.
drug empire, you know?
Listen, okay,
Wow,
so the room is empty. It's made out of deep slate tiles, which are strictly crafted by placing cobbled deep slate in a stone cutter and making it into tiles. Furthermore, it is not your place to be as a citizen in the basement, which is completely empty besides the stone cutter. Where could
They're
where
hiding something. There's
where
corruption in this
possibly,
police
if
force.
you just go and search the basement, where could possibly we be hiding any drugs or whatever within this room that has only one block in it, and that is the stone cutter, used
There could be
specifically.
anything in the walls. There could be anything down there. You didn't allow
Okay.
us to search it.
Search it now. Go ahead and search it. What is within the
Okay,
walls?
we'll go together.
Okay,
That's all the
let's-
questions I have for
Alright,
you,
go
Mr.
back.
Zenith. But I would like to say, I think definitively we have
I
proved
have one more thing
that the
to add.
police department are secretly running some sort of drug empire here, and they are the root of all the corruption in CrossCraft here.
I have them. I have more to add.
What's the proof? What's the proof? I'm
So-
curious.
I
What's
just got a,
proof
it's just
of
got a
that?
vibe, you know.
You know, okay, so I have to add, Mr. Rain was talking about common sense a bit earlier. So, common sense would help you realize that the stone cutter is used to cut the stone, which the floor and roof happen to be made of.
Well, common sense.
Speculation.
Says
This
Oh
is-
my god.
This
I
is not
didn't say-
speculation. Speculation.
Speculation.
Speculation is what you're accusing me of here, or asking me, because you said this is a kill room, which it is not.
I am at my wit's end.
It could be,
I am
though.
at my
Judging
wit's
by the fact that there is no blood or bodily fluids on.
It's not how Minecraft. Anything could go on in that room. You're not letting us examine that room.
As a civilian who has recently taken a tour of the police station, I
How-
do believe,
Why?
since it's newly built, I do believe that the basement is still under construction. her as like a probably like a new prison cell or something like that. I'm
So
not
if
sure,
they were
but it
doing
did appear to
illegal
be like it
stuff
was
down
under
there, it's so easy to
Who
clean
is
that
this
up.
Alright, I'm hungry.
when I looked.
Who is? Oh, okay, order. Okay. Would anyone like to cross-examine
witness?
this guy? Would anyone like to bring this witness up?
No, I have
Just a mushroom?
I have no further questions here, but I think
Okay.
we have definitively proved that the police department is corrupt and trying to frame my client here.
It's Zinth. Would you like to bring up anyone to the stand?
Perhaps.
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am
But,
sure,
sir,
Your
I
Honor.
have a
I do
question.
not want to call anybody up to the stand.
Okay, then go back. Are there any? Okay, once Zinth gets back, which party would like to say their final statements first, or do you need time
Me.
to prepare?
No,
No, we're ready. We're ready.
Yeah.
Now, which one of you will
We
be
need-
saying
We need time
your
to
final
prepare.
statement? Okay, yeah. So,
Me.
okay, so they'll go first.
I'll go first. No, Alpha, I got it, bro.
Which one of you? I need a definitive answer. I need both of
Alpha,
you
I'm gonna do
to
it.
say
I'm about to
who's gonna
save
What
do
do we
it.
want?
Whoa,
And
he
if
said everything.
either of you,
Yeah, I'm about
and
to
if
save you, bro. Yeah, just take my word for you.
you are on thin ice. If you speak out of line, I will- I will- I will hit you with this myth.
Your Honor, respectful people of the court, I think today we have proved that there
Shut
has
up.
been no
You're just
proof
making up stuff.
to implicate my client in anything.
Yeah.
The only evidence submitted was a scrap of paper with his name on it, which anyone could have
Okay.
written. However, we have also proved that there is corruption in the police department. There is a very suspicious room in their basement that we are not allowed to see, and there are
the
drugs
fact
on the street
that
directly
Alphantora
outside
here
of
as
their
a
police
witness
department that they
to
have
some of
there.
his
None
own
of that links
statements
to my client in
about the
any
drugs.
way. The only evidence they have,
He was
again,
not
is
here
completely
to do that
circumstantial
for
and
us.
very easy to fake, whereas the evidence against
Yeah.
the police department itself is overwhelming.
Okay, I like that. But I do disagree with a couple of points. I won't say what I disagree with, but I would like to point out that there was a person in the courtroom who actively looked at the basement or the room that you claim to be hidden. So I would just like to point that out.
He said he looked at it when it was under construction. It
Yes, he
could
said
be
that it's
finished,
still under
or
construction.
well, while it is under construction, it's the perfect way to cover up anything that they're doing, because if they're hiding something in the walls, oh, perfect, it's just under construction. We're gonna clean that up later.
Okay,
Oh.
go search the
Anyways.
walls then.
Your
Are
Honor,
you
may I
ready?
speak
Yeah,
for
we
a
will.
second? Your Honor,
What
may
did
I
you
speak
say?
for just-
What did you just
May I
say?
speak?
What?
I said may I speak for a second?
Alpha, dude, we're about to win this. Sit down.
Wait, what,
Yeah.
what was
Think
that
to
that you
another
said?
way.
No,
Back
that was
to
nothing.
jail?
No, don't worry about that, man.
Anyway.
That's irrelevant.
Wait, what?
I'm a lawyer now.
Order. Order in the court.
I'm no lawyer.
Oh, Order in his court.
Oh, is Zevi here? Okay, no, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, what would you like to say your final statement, your closing statement?
Okay, so as my closing statement, I would like to say that the defendant is guilty of at least possessing drugs because of the presented evidence and circumstances, because as I said, a piece of the evidence that I presented to the court was given to my sergeant behind, like in the presence of the defendant, who happened to be just behind her and behind the piece of evidence, an illegal substance. Furthermore, this letter that we saw,
10-0.
while it may not be definitive proof of ownership or him being the sender, of that notes, I think it is pretty clear that the suspect is using reverse psychology to trick the court and the police.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes, that is, Your Honor.
Well, actually, I have already come up with how I feel about this course. Or this court.
Okay, second.
Yeah.
Finally,
I
I'm
think-
wondering.
That Alpha is innocent on the charges of drug possession due to lack of evidence. However, I do think that the claims of corruption in the police are also false due to insubstantial evidence. You can all go home. No punishments, no nothing. You can all go home.
Let's go. I'm gonna
Hey,
introduce you to the
This is
submarine.
pointless. Nothing
One
has
second, hold on,
changed.
Alpha. I really do wanna explore the server with you, but real quick, I get to do
Just like
one
real life.
crime as a little treat. I get one crime for myself, and it's assault on a police officer.
Huh?
I hate you. I'm finally free. Oh my god. Yo, can I like? I don't want this. Can someone take this from me?
Okay, we're gonna
I
give
don't
it.
trust myself.
We're gonna
What?
submit this in.
The
Yeah.
judge is in
seconds.
possession of drugs.
You bribed.
No.
Oh no, wait. The lawyer bribed the judge. Okay.
I actually
where's my
genuinely-
bow?
It wasn't even like
Bow.
at first I was gonna be like, oh, I'm bribed, but like honestly, I don't think there was enough evidence to prove it.